Season's greetings, everybody! I figured it was time for us to do a holiday movie review, and I've found a holiday Christmas special that's sure to get you into the mood too. It's a Christmas special called The Night Before Christmas. And yeah, well, why does this exist? But we're gonna find out how great this movie really is.
Some shorties in the house, you better recognize.
I remember watching this movie back in 2003 or 2004. It would always give me a good laugh or two, and hey, these characters and the stuff you would find in this movie, it's just so bizarre and unreal. It's like, really? This actually exists? Now, what is the movie about? Well, the movie starts off at the North Pole. You got Elvin, and he wants to be a rapping hip-hop superstar instead of being an elf, even though he's only been an elf for 3 days since he started the job. 3 days ago. He wants to follow his dreams and go to LA and pursue being a rap star artist. And let's just see how that goes for you. Starting the movie off with some Comic Sans. Yeah, you know you're doing great by doing that. It's a good start for you. And you got Black Santa, or the Detroit Santa, as I like to call him. Because, hey, Black Power. You got him in the movie. I don't remember Santa Claus having a mustache. But, hey, with animation, anything's possible.
As a high-tech Japanese, some lame wooden train that can't play your CDs or your games DVDs. I reiterate, please, the vibe here is old, is played out, and tired.
Hey, but back to our main man, Elvin. He doesn't want to be an elf anymore, as he stated early in the movie, and he's gonna quit, and he's gonna be a rap star.
And so, on his third day, Elvin got himself fired.
I don't need this lame gig. I go out on my own, perpetrate something big. I'm young and I'm strong, I got flow and I'm dapper. That's why I've decided to become a rapper. With my talent and smarts, I control the top 40. Just keep your eyes on the charts for the one called Slim Shorty.
Fun fact, guy that plays the main voice for Elvin also played Wizard Kelly in the Disney Channel show The Proud Family.
So he set out on the next afternoon, and according to him, not a moment too soon.
And okay, he lands down in Portland, Oregon, where things are off to a great start. When he leaves his taxi, a big-ass truck comes out of nowhere and runs over Elvin. Boom! Rest in peace, Elvin. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Hey!
Dang, so close! Almost killed you. Damn it, piece of shit. God, dang it. So out of nowhere, a dog comes rolling up in his SUV.
The window rolled down when Fly Dog was inside. He nodded and said,
"What's up, fool? Need a ride?"
And it says his name is Pup Daddy. And always remember, kids, don't take rides from strangers. You never know what could happen. I mean, isn't there like an after-school program for this kind of stuff to keep kids out of danger and harm's way?
Sense says that it's better to cruise than hang around Portland in jingly shoes.
Says who? Who says that? There's also Jello, and we got Seamus. Yeah. That's some interesting characters we got here. That's what we got to work with throughout the movie, guys. That is the main characters. So we might as well get used to them. There they are, and they're not going anywhere. Fuck! Meanwhile, back at HQ at the North Pole, everyone's becoming sick with a virus. And production has stopped. And Christmas might be coming to an end unless someone can find a cure for the virus soon. So you got Elvin, he rolls up into the club. And he gets this mic and he starts rapping and everybody starts liking it and clapping. And now they got me doing it because I've been watching this movie and trying to review it. Oh my god, just watch it. I'm done.
When that boy started rapping, the whole place got stupid.
I'm a man from the land of ice and snow. I'm acquainted with the cat who says ho ho ho.
So you got Elvin, he's got his new clothes now, he's got his whole new outfit, his rap star outfit. He looks like a cross between Huey Freeman from the Boondocks and Tony the Tiger from Frosted Flakes. Hey Elvin, you're doing great, bitch. Yeah, I love your rapping.
Yeah, you know what I do? Shut the fuck up. You know I'm a good rapper, for sheezy.
So with all that commotion being done, and after Elvin's finished rapping and causing a scene, the record producer, Mr. Mustafa Beelzebub, he decides he wants to sign them the fuck up.
Allow me to make myself known to you all, Mephistopheles Beelzebub, maker of idols, creator of stars. I own 17 mansions.
Man, those aren't mansions, you cunt biscuit. Straight up lies. And how would you trust a guy like this? It's like the most shadiest record producer ever. He's got a goatee, a Hitler mustache, and a scar. Man, this is what profiling was made for. I'm out. Y'all sign the contract if you want to, but it's gonna be to your own demise. You just wait and see. So of course, they think about it for a good old 4 or 5 seconds. And yeah, then they go and sign the contract. Of course. Well, what's the worst that could happen?
As this is my life and it's my heart and it's my...
And you can't have a Christmas holiday special without having a montage of what's happened. Throughout the movie, it's only been about 7 minutes, but just in case you haven't kept up with this is what's happened so far. You enjoy, kids.
Now it's the night before Christmas. Then it's Jingle Jingle Jangle. This is Cartoon Network. You're watching a Cartoon Network Christmas. Happy holidays.
So later that night, after they're done dancing for extensive hours upon hours, they finally get to meet the record producer's daughter, Evelina Katrina Susal.
My daddy's tops. He's the boss of you all. He doesn't play games and he doesn't like chumps. So I recommend you start moving your rumps.
Meanwhile, back at the North Pole, Black Santa is still sick as hell, with no cure in sight. Will this be the end of Christmas? Find out later tonight.
Christmas is hereby called off.
Oh, no!
One heard the sad news of the day. The mood of the group was a mixed one indeed as they watched Santa's broadcast by satellite feed.
After hearing the sad news of what has happened, everyone starts to think and reflect about how they used to celebrate Christmas back when they were younger. But this heartwarming moment gets ruined by Evelina as Elvin goes off on her about how Christmas is special and you shouldn't take it for granted, and how he's going to step up and try to save Christmas himself.
I must travel the road that my forefathers paved. We must postpone the tour. Christmas has to be saved.
So with all the help of him and his friends, they try to escape, but that's not going to be so easy. They end up going through a most hilarious, poorly animated chase scene when Mr. Saul and his daughter try to chase them down. After finally catching Elvin and his crew, they are thrown into jail. Failure. Even though the bars are big enough you can just walk through, but in cartoons they never seem to do. Doing this is an animation trick, so seeing their expressions is much easier. Wow, animators are so slick.
They won't know we're gone till we hit Mrs.
They end up using a hairpin because, yeah, all locks could be picked with hairpins back in these days, apparently. The dogs are taken care of by Jello having waffles and meatloaf she stashed in her pants. Not even joking, that's actually what they do to escape. Oh, I bet you like that. Yeah, don't you, pup daddy? I see you making that face. Elvin ends up calling the reindeer to come and pick them up. But little do you know, Evelina has snuck aboard this gravy train of excitement and plans on putting a stop to Elvin and his plans.
They fought for the wheel. The sleigh climbed like a ladder.
But Pup Daddy Dog puts a stop to that by tying her up with a yo-yo.
Shop, we got plenty to do.
Hey, how about me?
So they finally arrive at Santa's workshop, and Evelina takes one step inside this place, and this one room is like, wow, this is amazing. I don't think I could ever hate anything if I grew up in a place like this. Okay. After Elm and the crew are done fixing up the presents and getting everything ready for Santa Claus, and now I must try to do something about the sickness.
It brings down a fever, controls the worst wheeze. I'm sure I can whip up a batch if you please.
That's when Evelina remembers a medicine cure that can help everyone feel better. So she fixes it up with some herbs and plants she finds around the shop, and boom, everyone is now in perfect health.
Well, ho ho ho!
So Black Santa and the crew all make their rounds from town to town and give out all the gifts.
Elvin, my boy, you've done everyone proud.
Elvin decides he wants to go back and be a part of Santa's workshop team.
Oh, Elvin? He went back to living quite large, this time at the North Pole as head elf in charge.
HEIC. So it's kind of like, oh, I got you. They all go back and rescue Evelina's dad from jail they trapped in before after they escape. And after giving Mr. Saul a gift, it warms his heart and he now experiences the meaning of Christmas. And then they all start celebrating and dancing around singing about Christmas. So that's pretty much the story. Wow, what a movie. So many twists and turns, but there are some things that I've learned. The animation isn't super terrible, but it was passable. The voice acting was not too bad to listen to. It was kind of funny and it had its moments. Most of the characters are pretty unique and decently likable at least. I'll give them that. It's worth seeing about once at least. Go check it out and see what you think. Judge it for yourself. That's pretty much all I have to say. So until next time, ho ho ho, and have a great Christmas day. I'll leave you guys with some Night Before Christmas soundtrack. I hope you enjoy.
It's the night before Christmas, so get in the flow. Tell every boy, every girl, tell everybody you know.
You want a particle accelerator? Yes! You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Stupid atom smasher.
Merry Christmas!